because you have a very vivid imagination.
Yes. That maybe it's a good idea about a part-time job as a
Yeah, there you go. That's your part-time job. You can write movie scripts, or you can write a book.
a book. I
Write a book.
and one of my classmates he's writing online novel, and
Okay,
it's profitable.
a profit. So it's a good novel. Is it a romance novel?
Not romance novel. It's talk about uh like Harry Potter.
Oh, okay. So it's like
This
a
type.
sci-fi or something like that.
Hmm.
It's a
Oh, fiction.
fiction book, not true, not real.
Hmm.
Okay, that's good. Okay, so yeah, so those are some examples of white lies. So you have to telling white lies is a very personal decision. I can't white lie I may say. Maybe you would say no, I would never do that.
I would never do that.
Yeah. So sometimes in situations where I say, okay, it's okay to tell a white lie, other people maybe think it's not a good idea. So it's a personal choice.
Hmm. I'm also want to talk about a job interview. If a person introduce themselves straightforwardly,
Right. Telling the truth.
yes, telling the truth about themselves,
Uh-huh.
but the HR think maybe this guy is not trustworthy when they join us.
Oh, okay. So maybe HR doesn't believe him.
Yes, cause they are so straightforward. They afraid of they let their secret to uh others.
Oh, okay. So are you saying is this good thing or bad thing?
Yes, what do you think about this
Hmm.
question?
Again, I think that it's whoever the HR person is that's interviewing or talking to this candidate, it's their personal decision. I guess they know what the company will, whatever company they work for, their company rules, their company guidelines. They have to follow those guidelines. So I think it's a personal choice that the interviewer has to make.
Oh, so but my teacher had different opinions
Okay.
compared to yours, and she said it's better to speak not that straightforward.
Don't be so truthful.
Yes.
Okay. Well, it depends on what topic you're talking about. That depends on what topic you're talking about, is in regards to telling the truth in an interview.
Mm.
If you're talking about like I said, about your skills or your education or something like that, where the HR team can find out if you're lying or not, then don't lie. But if it's just like exaggerating your skills and stuff, then I guess that's okay. Because I think a lot of people do that.
Oh, exaggerating.
Yes. Yeah, we call that exaggerating. And I think everybody kind of exaggerates themselves in an interview because they want to make themselves look better than maybe than what they are. So I guess that's common.
Mm.
That's maybe what you're talking about. It's okay.
It's not it's not I was talking about. I won't describe if I'm an interviewee and am doing job interview with HR and I describe myself about my daily life so straightforward and I tell everything about myself. My
Oh no,
my
not no. Don't give too much information.
hmm.
Yeah, no, don't. We don't, HR doesn't have time to hear that. So, yeah, you don't want to tell them about your personal life or your daily life, because that's too much information.
Daily life such as my hobby.
If they ask you, if they ask you about your hobbies, that's okay. But if they don't ask you what are your hobbies, then don't volunteer. Just answer the questions that they ask you. If they say, "Can you introduce yourself?" When you introduce yourself, you can tell them, who you are, where you come from, and some information that has to do with the job. But if they say, "Okay, can you tell me what your hobbies are?" Sure, then you can tell them. It's okay.
Wow, your opinion about job interview is totally different from some experts or teachers I had.
So it all depends.
Yeah.
Everybody does it. Everybody has different opinions and ideas about
Mm.
job interviews.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah. So yeah, but if the interviewer doesn't ask you these types of questions, then you don't have to answer. You don't have to volunteer that information
Why?
because they'll ask you questions. They'll ask you the questions, the information that they want from you. So if they say, "Can you tell me a little bit about yourself?" Then you can maybe touch on some of your hobbies. That's okay.
Yes, because there are lots of candidates. They need employ.
But yeah, they are. They just kind of want to get the idea of what kind of person you are.
Hmm.
That's all. They just kind of want to get an idea of what kind of person you are. And sometimes by you telling them some of your hobbies, that kind of describes your personality and your character.
And the final question. And if you are on your way to job interview and it's heavy raining outside and you spend like 5 or 10 minutes to wait, so you to be late
Don't
for
be late. There's
uh
there's there's no excuse for being late.
so in this situation, um should we continue to join that job interview or just abandon and back home and prepare another job interview?
No, first of all, when you're going to a job interview, one you have to be prepared, and part of that preparation is checking the weather. Is it going to rain? If you know it's raining, then you leave early.
Hmm.
You leave way, way early. It depends on how bad you want that job. If you don't want that job very bad, then yeah, don't worry about it. But most people, when they go to a job interview, they really, really need a job. So if it's raining outside, you need to make sure you leave a lot earlier than you normally would. So it allows you that extra time to get there, dry off, and relax.
Wow, dry off. New words.
Yeah, so it depends
Okay,
on how
okay.
bad.
So what's your choice? If you are facing this situation,
Well,
you've already to be late 10 minutes.
first of all, I can't tell you because I've never had that situation happen to me because I've never been late.
Wow.
No, because I'm very time sensitive. I pay really close attention to time. And if I'm supposed to be someplace and I know it's going to rain, I'll leave 30 minutes or an hour early just to make sure I'm there on time. And an interview is one of the most important things in your life that you should not be late for.
Oh,
Because if you show up late for an interview, most of the time that company is going to think if you can't even show up on time for your interview, more than likely you're not going to show up on time for work and they won't hire you.
oh, so even 10 minutes,
10 minutes, 5 minutes is too late.
okay, so from HR sides, uh, they don't want hire the people who joined the job interview late.
Right. Because there's a lot of candidates and all the other candidates or most of them showed up on time or early and one or two showed up late. What do you think they're going to say? Those two that showed up late, we don't want them because they're going to show up late for work. We're going to hire the people who showed up on time because they're prepared and they're very serious about wanting this job.
I got it.
So that's why I say if you're going to go to a job interview, one thing you don't want to do is be late. You want to be, I'd rather be 30 minutes early than 3 minutes late. So I would highly recommend you show up at the interview very early. So that gives you time to relax, kind of get comfortable, get familiar with your surroundings, maybe have a little water to relax yourself. You don't want to show up 2 minutes before the interview. You're going to be very, very nervous and excited and maybe sweating or wet from the rain. It's not a good first impression.
Okay.
That's my answer, and that's my answer from many, many years of doing of interviewing people. If someone showed up late, more than likely I won't hire them. Maybe they're the best candidate, but I still won't hire them.
Okay, actually, you even didn't answer deal with my confusing
Okay.
about what should I do in this situation because there are two choices.
Okay.
First one
So
is continue to join that job interview, and maybe I will finish that job interview, but
sure.
I'm not sure if I will get next job interview of that company. And
So
second
yeah,
choice is back to home and
no,
prepare
don't do
that
that.
job
Yeah,
interview.
yeah, don't do. I would still say go through with the job interview. It's very unlikely you're going to get the job, but it's good experience for you.
It's good experience for me. So you mean I can learn from the HR and some people from that company
Sure.
by talking.
The more interviews you go on, the more experience you get at job interviews. So maybe you won't get this job because you're late, but at least you'll have a little bit of experience sitting there talking to the people and answering questions. You'll get some experience doing it. So I wouldn't say don't go home, still go through if they allow you to have the interview. A lot of times if you're that late, they'll say forget it.
Okay.
So if they if they allow you to have the interview, I'd say go through with it. Don't go home. Don't go home.
Okay, I got it.
But don't put yourself in that situation in the first place.
Yes, so I remember on time.
Yeah, not on time. Be many minutes
Arrive
before.
in advance.
Arrive at least a half hour in advance.
Hmm.
Okay, so you shouldn't ever have to put yourself in rain. Rain is not an excuse. Traffic is not an excuse to be late for a job interview because everybody else has to deal with the same thing and they're not late. So you shouldn't be late either. If you know it's going to be bad traffic, then leave 2 hours ahead of time.
Wow, 2 hours.
Sure. And if you get there early, go find a coffee shop that really close to the company, sit down, maybe have a cup of coffee or have some tea or drink some water or something. Then you can kind of relax yourself and then all you have to do is walk to the company.
Hmm.
So I'd rather be really really early than be 2 minutes late.
Okay, I learn I know a great quality from you.
Yeah, and that's just me. I I hate being late.
Me too, but sometimes cause weather or blah blah blah.
Yeah,
But it's just
if you're
excuse.
meeting a friend at a restaurant, that's different. But
Hmm.
a job interview is your future. It's
Yeah.
very important for your life, and you don't want to be late because that could destroy your chances of getting a good job, and you don't want to do that. So being late for a dinner meeting with your boyfriend is one thing, but being late for a job interview, it should never ever happen.
Yes, thank you.
Good. Any other questions?
Actually, I have to study right now. Even I have lots of questions, but I'm looking forward our next conversation. Thank you for
Okay.
having me join this live stream.
Sure. Thanks for raising your hand, or not raising your hand. Thanks for telling me that you wanted to come up on stage.
Okay.
Okay. Have a great day tomorrow. Okay.
Okay, goodbye for
Bye
now.
bye.
Bye.
Good evening, Todd. I'm back.
Oh, you're outside tonight.
Yeah, I'm outside.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
Is it?
Although I was outside on the bus, I kept in listen your conversation with Lucy and Josie. Wow,
Okay.
there are two very positive conversation.
Yeah.
You give
Yeah.
them good advice for their interview, for their meet their boyfriend. Very, very good. Yeah, and you talk
Yeah.
with Lucy. Her boyfriend is as same as taller than you, only 1 centimeter shorter than you. You
Yeah.
are
Yeah.
186,
Yeah.
and her boyfriend is 185.
Right. Right.
Also, Lucy is a taller girl.
Yeah. She's
172.
172.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. We had a good conversation with Lucy, and Josie had some really good questions. And, her questions about, white lies were very good. And white lie is always a personal opinion. So
Okay.
some people think that, different things about white lies. I'm not saying my opinion about white lies is right. It's just what I feel.
Okay. While I'm outside, also I'm back to my daughter's home.
Okay.
But my granddaughter is busy with her homework,
She's
not
studying.
finished yet, studying. So even I at another room, but because I speaking,
It's too
I don't.
loud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I go downstairs in the courtyard. Here
Yeah.
is
Because
so
even
quiet.
though you're in the house, even
Yeah.
though you're in the house, it's still distracting for her.
Yeah.
Right.
So I go outside and then let me have our review work of
Okay.
today.
Okay. Great.
Yeah. First, congratulations to you. Get the, let me see the number. 110,000 followers. Wow.
Oh yeah.
So many people follows your moments,
Yeah.
follow your
Yeah.
content, follow your account. Yeah.
Yeah, because I get a lot of people asking me. A lot of people send me messages asking me how many followers I have, and I don't know why. I don't know why they want to know. I guess, but so then I posted that when I hit 110,000, I posted it on my moment. So hopefully now everybody knows how many I have.
Oh,
It
yeah.
doesn't really concern me. I don't really pay attention to how many followers I have until somebody sends me a message, how many followers do you have? So then I have to, look and find out, and then I can tell them.
Oh, yes.
Good.
And
Thank you.
in the afternoon, you give some pictures about your hometown, Iowa. The
Oh
farmer
yeah.
is in the harvest season.
Yeah.
Wow.
We're in the beginning of season has begun, and the first thing they harvest is soybeans, and then
Soybeans.
maybe after they're done harvesting soybeans, then they will harvest corn.
Oh, then the corn, yeah.
Yeah, then the corn.
There are machinized farmer. Yeah, use the
Yeah,
big machine, big trucks to
yeah, they have
harvest
those.
the coins. Yeah,
Yeah, those are called combines. Yeah, they use lots of big combine machinery to harvest. So
combines.
because they have lots and lots of land, so it's more efficient to do it this way.
Oh,
Yeah, lots of big machinery. You're right.
machinery. Yeah. It have the high speed to receive, to harvest the crops in
Right.
time.
Yeah, because they have a time limit. They have to
Time limit.
when when those crops are dry, they need to harvest them as soon as possible
Soon
because
as possible.
because maybe it'll rain
Because
again,
rain, yeah.
and then they have to wait several days for it to dry again. And so when it becomes dry, they'll work day and night, all night long, not sleep until they get it all finished.
Okay. So according to the in China we call it according to the heaven to arrange your work. Yeah.
Right, right.
Take the time, take the good weather, take the time to have the harvest.
Yeah, they have to take advantage of the good weather when it's dry and sunny, and then they work day and night until all of it is done.
Okay.
Good.
Today you gave us a quiz. The word devoted means
Devoted.
Devoted means 4 choices. A, to be rude and impolite.
Yeah.
B, to be dishonest and untrustworthy.
Untrustworthy.
Untrustworthy. C, to be lazy and unproductive.
Yeah, unproductive.
Unproductive.
Yeah.
C, to be loyal and dedicated.
Dedicated, right.
Dedicated, yeah. So the answer, of course, is D.
Yeah.
To be loyal and dedicated. Yeah.
Yep.
To be dedicated means devoted.
Yeah, devoted.
The same meaning. Yeah.
Right, devoted.
Okay.
Yes.
A, C, and A, C are not good behavior.
Right,
Not
right.
good behaviors. Yeah. To be dishonest and untrustworthy is
Untrustworthy.
not good.
Yeah.
Untrustworthy is not.
Yeah, people
good
don't want
behavior.
to. Yeah, people don't want to be around dishonest people.
Yes. So 4 choices. One choice is the correct answer. Answer is positive behavior. Of
That's right.
People. A, B, and C are positive. Are not positive.
Are negative.
Are negative behaviors in the life. Okay. And today's topic is the white lines.
Yeah.
After you had the conversation with 2 girls, talk
Yeah.
about that. Yeah.
Yeah, we
you
talked-
had to give them some Lucy and
Josie, yeah, we had some conversations about some really good conversations about white lies. They had some really good questions. So that really impressed me.
Okay. So our topics for tonight are white lines. Okay.
Yeah.
White lines are lies that are not intended to harm anyone, but rather to avoid hurting someone's feelings, being polite, or escaping an uncomfortable situation. Uncomfortable situation.
Right.
They are usually about small or unimportant matters and are often considered to be socially acceptable.
Acceptable.
Yeah. Or even sometimes necessary. Even sometimes it's necessary. Yeah.
Right.
Are
Sure.
white line okay? Sometimes okay. But
Yeah.
you give us a remember. I will read it. Remember, white lines. While these lines are often considered harmless, they can sometimes lead to misunderstandings or hurt feelings if the truth comes out.
Right.
It may be awkward at
Right.
this time.
Yeah. Right.
It's always important to consider 2 potential consequences.
Right. Potential consequences.
Yeah, before telling the white lie.
Right. So you really have to. It's again, like I said, it's a personal choice. Each situation is different, and you really have to consider the consequences of telling a white lie.
Okay.
Yep.
And
good.
you give us some example of the situation can say the white lies.
Right. Yeah. I gave a few examples of white lies.
Yes. First, Telling someone that they look good in an outfit you don't like to avoid hurting their self-esteem.
Right. Yeah.
Okay,
An
this is
outfit.
often used. I
An
often do
outfit
that.
means their clothes.
Yeah.
Yeah, their
Uh,
clothes.
Especially some old ladies wearing some outfit and not
Yeah.
shoot their age in our colleagues or friends. I
Uh-huh.
just say, oh, it's beautiful, it's okay.
Yeah, yeah. It's better. It's
It's
better
white
just to
line.
say that. It's
Yes.
better just to say that than to start, to hurt their self-esteem.
Okay. Next,
Yeah.
saying that you are busy with when you don't want to hang out with someone to avoid rejecting them
Right. Yeah. So for
directly.
some reason, if you don't want to hang out with somebody, and you just have to tell them, I'm sorry, I'm busy.
Yes,
Yeah.
especially drinking. I
Right.
do not like to drink outside for drinking for
Yeah.
hours. I don't like.
Yeah.
So
And
I
some.
just say, I'm busy, I'm headache,
Right.
I'm sick.
Right. Sure. Yeah. It's better just to do that to avoid hurting people's feelings, or to avoid an awkward situation.
Okay.
Good.
Next, pretending that you like a gift that you don't want to show gratitude and appreciation.
Right.
Oh, yes. Sometimes we'd better give someone gifts before asking what they want is a better way. Yeah.
Right.
Sometimes we receive the gift, not I want,
Right.
or I have it already, or it's not suit me for use.
Right.
So, but I still say thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Right. You
yeah.
don't. Yeah. You still want to be grateful, and at that time it's a white lie. You're telling them that maybe you don't like it, but you're not going to say, "Oh, I don't like this color," or "I don't like this thing."
Okay.
Yes.
And the last one, claiming that you have a headache when you want to leave or boring party to avoid offending the host.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. These are just
Even
these are
even in
yeah,
the
these are just some.
drinking table. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, exactly. These are just some common examples of telling white lies. It's just a few examples. There's many, many, many examples. These are just some of the most common examples.
Okay.
Yeah.
And today you gave us 3 vocabulary words.
Sure. Yes. Are they new?
Uh, I know one. Two,
Okay.
two. Maybe I read it before,
Okay.
not remember.
But you don't remember.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
good.
First one is conceited.
Conceited.
Conceited. It means overly proud, overly proud. The light is not so good.
Yeah, overly proud of yourself.
Overly proud of yourself and your actions and abilities.
Yes.
For example, she is so conceited. She talks about her expensive car and design clothes.
Yeah.
Yes, someone appears in the WeChat and some girls to show their expensive cars,
Yeah.
expensive bags, luxury bags. They are very, very conceited.
Right. Yeah. A lot of conceited just means somebody who likes to talk about themselves a
To
lot.
talk about that. Yeah.
Yeah. And things they have.
Oh, it's bad behavior.
Yeah. It's not a very attractive behavior.
Okay.
Yeah.
Another one, assertive.
Assertive. Yeah,
Assertive.
assertive.
Not say
Yeah.
assertive.
Assertive.
It
Right.
means someone who is assertive behaves confidently and is not frightened to say that they want or believe.
Right. Somebody who's assertive is not afraid to tell people how they feel, or what they think. Right.
Sometimes confidently is okay.
Yeah.
But Assertive maybe go more far.
Yeah,
not
maybe
go.
it goes a little bit beyond confidence.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Next one, daring.
Daring.
Daring. At first time I read it as starring. Oh, no.
Daring. Daring.
And I think daring is from the word dare.
Dare.
So
Right.
it's easy to understand.
Yeah,
It's
from the word dare.
Word dare. Yeah,
Right.
Okay, the same meaning, dare. For example, daring is the courage to do things which might be dangerous or which might shock other people. For example, she's a daring young woman who loves to explore and new and the exciting place.
Right.
Yeah,
Explore.
explore.
Right. Yeah.
Climbing the cliffs.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
hiking and mountain
Hiking.
climbing and exploring things, but sometimes that are dangerous.
Okay. Okay. And today you gave us a paragraph about panda. Yeah, it's interesting because panda is our very dear animal in China.
Right.
Okay, I'll read it. Pandas are amazing and adorable animals that belong to the bear family.
Yeah.
They are native to China, where they live in the mountains and forests.
Right.
Pandas are famous for their black and white fur, which helps them. Oh, this is a new word. Camouflage.
Camouflage.
Camouflage is a new word. Camouflage.
Right.
Camouflage in their habitats. Okay, habitats is a place they live.
Habitat is a place where they live. Right.
Yeah, and camouflage means to do something to protect them.
Camouflage. Yeah. Camouflage means that's how they protect them. They blend in with their surroundings.
Oh,
Blend in with their. Remember last night we had the word blend in, and we talked about the lizard changes its colors to blend in with its surrounding.
Oh,
That's the same as camouflage.
Oh, yeah. Listen, the camouflage protecting themselves
Yes.
from the environment.
Right.
Okay. Pandas are very hungry animals. They spend up to 16 hours a day eating bamboo, which makes up to 99% of their diet.
Yeah.
Yeah, many bamboo. So
Yeah.
they must live in a certain place where the bamboos growing very.
Right. Yeah. They have to live. They have to live.
Much.
Yeah. They live where there's bamboo.
Okay. Where? Pandas are wonderful creatures that need our help to survive. We should protect pandas and their habitats so they can continue to delight us with their cuteness.
Yeah.
Cuteness and charm. Okay, interesting articles.
Yeah. About
Next,
pandas.
Next is dictation. Marketing is a complex concept that involves various activities related to providing value to customers, clients, partners, and society as a whole. Yeah, as a whole.
Right.
Just like one, as a whole.
Right. As like
all
one.
of
Yep.
them. All of them. Yeah. Marketing is the practice of understanding people's needs and desires and offering them better solution that was already available. Yes.
Right.
It's also about our establishing but establishing relationships with customers and creating loyal supporters for brand or company.
Right.
It's not just about selling products or services, but also about generating value for everyone involved.
Right.
Yeah, I had a good understanding of this paragraph, of this
Marketing. Yeah,
dictation. Marketing.
you know what marketing is because you worked in marketing.
Yes, because I work in the marketing department,
Right.
maybe for over decades. Yeah.
Yeah.
After I changed my work from telegraph and telephone operator, I began to the marketing work. Yeah.
Right.
So I so familiar with these articles and
Yeah.
easy understand the
Very
meaning.
easy for you to understand.
Yeah, and I did the same work as you described. Yeah.
Yep.
And one more, I have to pay attention or watch the friend companies.
Yeah, you had to
We
watch
have competition, yeah.
you had to pay attention to the competition.
To the competition.
Right.
If the other company has a new service, yes, we don't want to behind them. We're trying
Right.
to fix, we're trying to provide our new services
Right.
and to the market, to the people, then get more and more users of
Right.
subscribers, users in my company.
Right. Yeah. So marketing was very important.
Okay.
Right. Yeah.
Sorry for invite me. It's quite late.
No, that's okay. No problem. It's not
Yeah.
late. It's only 10 o'clock, but no problem. I'm glad that you were able to come up on stage tonight. And I understand that, you don't want to bother your granddaughter when she's doing homework because that's very important.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Because I love English. I love to
Yeah.
talk with you. So
Yeah.
I don't want to miss this chance. So
Sure.
I go downstairs to the
Okay.
courtyard to
No,
have the conversation with you. Yeah.
no mosquitoes outside tonight.
No.
No mosquitoes.
But I smell some maybe the worker sprayed
Spray.
some
Oh, they sprayed some.
before. Yeah.
Oh, they sprayed some stuff to kill the mosquitoes.
Oh, and also, and also, I smoke here, so mosquito
Oh,
go away.
okay. So when you smoke, that smoke chases the mosquitoes away. They don't want to be around smoke.
Okay.
Okay, great. That's good. So tomorrow's Mahjong day. Will you
Oh
go play
yes.
Mahjong tomorrow?
Yeah, I will go mahjong.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. Okay, that's great. Well, that's nice that you get to spend some time with your daughter and granddaughter. That's very good that you can spend some of that quality time with them.
Okay.
Good. Good.
And tomorrow, maybe I like today.
Okay, no
No,
problem.
I keep listening your live stream. I
Okay.
use my earphone, but I won't talk because
Sure.
I on the bus on the subway. I don't disturb the other.
Sure,
bother
I
the
understand. Yeah,
passengers.
just let me know tomorrow night if you're able to come up on stage or not, like you did tonight. No problem.
Oh, maybe like today,
Okay.
around 9 o'clock.
Okay. All right. No
Okay.
problem. All right. No problem. Okay. Have a good day tomorrow. Are you
Okay,
gonna play?
thank you.
Are you gonna play mahjong tomorrow?
Yes, still play
Okay.
mahjong. Okay.
Okay. Good. You can meet with your
I have
friends.
something to do in the late afternoon and the evening. I will
Okay.
tell you tomorrow what's the reason. Yeah.
Okay. No problem. We'll have a good
Okay.
day tomorrow. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Bye
Thank
bye,
you.
Peter.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. Okay, thanks, Peter, for coming up on stage and reviewing the information that I post on my moments. A regular, Peter's a nightly guest on my stage, meaning he comes up on my stage every night and reviews the information. It's a good review for him, and it's a good review for everybody in the audience as well. So if you're wondering where Peter comes up with all of this materials that he's reading, well, it's from my moments. So you have to, if you're interested in finding the information or reading the information that he just read or that he just reviewed with us, All you have to do is just check my moments, follow my Hello Talk account, because every day I post information, English articles to help you improve your English. That's where Peter gets it. That's where that's what he's reading. So that should answer most of your questions. If you have any more questions, feel free to send me a private message. No problem. I don't always respond to my private messages immediately because I get a lot of them. I get a lot of messages, but that's okay. I don't mind. I respond to every single message eventually. Maybe not in a timely manner, but I do respond to every single message that I get. And believe me, when I wake up in the morning, there's a lot of them. And I don't respond to them in the morning right away because I have a busy morning, but when I do get some free time, if I'm on the subway or walking to work, or if I'm doing something and I have a little extra time, I respond to my Hello Talk messages and my WeChat messages at that time. So anyway, Todd, tonight you missed my live stream. Yeah, Adi, I don't know what happened to, I scheduled a live stream yesterday for tonight, and today Hello Talk updated my Hello Talk account. And when I went to start my live stream tonight, it was deleted. I'm like, what happened? Where's my live stream? It was deleted. And the only thing I can think is that when they updated my account, somehow my live stream got deleted. So I had to start a new live stream. So the one that you probably signed up for got deleted, and then I started a new one. Anyway, that was not, I guess that was just part of the update that they had. Anyway, okay. Thank you so much, Peter, for reviewing that information. I appreciate you coming up on stage.
Hello, Peter. Long time
My
no
name's
see.
not Peter. That's
Oh,
okay.
sorry.
You
Todd.
can call me anything you want.
No, Todd.
No, it's okay. Don't
It's
worry.
awkward.
No problem. How are you doing tonight?
Great. Tonight, I listened. I'm in your live stream for maybe those time.
Okay, so it's the longest time you've been
It's
hanging
the
out
longest time I'm here.
in my live stream.
Oh yeah. Yeah, cause
Ah,
these days I'm a little busy, so I
okay.
didn't have much time
So what makes you
to
so
see.
busy?
But today I have time, so I'm here.
Ah,
I just found a new
congratulations.
job, and
That's a
yeah,
good thing.
thank you.
That's
And
a
I try
good
my
thing.
and
Great.
thank you.
So that new job makes you busy, right? Okay. So is it
Yeah.
a happy busy
Yes.
or not a happy busy? Okay, good. See?
Happy
So that's
busy.
good. So now tonight you have time to attend a live stream. Okay, that's good. So
Yes.
what are you going to do this weekend? Tomorrow's Friday.
Oh,
Okay, tomorrow you
I
do,
need
but
to work.
Saturday and Sunday?
Yeah. Yeah, I need to work.
You have to work on Saturday and
'Cause
Sunday? I thought I was the only one that worked on Saturday and Sunday.
My work may be a little different from others. We have 2
Monday and
days,
Tuesday.
2 days to relax
Oh.
every week. No, it depends on it depends
I see.
on
Okay.
the
Okay. So
arrangement
so the
of my
2 days
leader.
that you have off during the week are different all the time? They're different days. Okay. So
Yes.
this weekend you have to work Saturday
Yeah,
and Sunday.
different.
Okay. Okay. So what days will you
Yes.
have off? Is today your day off? Yeah, what days don't you work this week?
What days will I have off?
Ah, so you had Wednesday and Thursday off. That's why you have
Yesterday
time to
and
join
today.
the live stream. Awesome.
Yes.
So your English name is Ru, or is that your Chinese name?
English name. My former English name
Shen.
is Shen. That yeah,
Chen?
but
Chen? Oh, Shane.
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 Yeah, I think maybe it's
Shane is
difficult for me to
Shane is
uh
Shane. Shane.
yeah,
Okay. Okay.
Shen.
So is that your English name that you use now, or did you change it? Okay. Now what is it?
I change it.
Ru. Okay.
I think it's very
Okay.
simple.
Are you?
Uh-huh.
Are you Ru?
Oh yes.
Where did you find that name?
Just in Chinese 如意 that means everything will be uh how to say that?
Everything will be okay.
Yeah, everything will be okay. I hope everything will be okay in my
Okay.
later life. So
Ah, okay. Very good. That's a
and
good name then. It has a very positive meaning.
yeah, and I think it's very simple and I think a little cute. So I
Yeah.
use this new name.
Yeah, it's a good name. I like it.
Thank you.
Yeah, I like it. So why are you trying to improve your English?
No, for me, I think it's just hobby.
Just a
For just
hobby?
yeah, and maybe just for now, for these days, and today, sometimes I just I wanna speak with somebody. I wanna speak English. I wanna listen to your, class.
Okay.
Just like
Okay.
this. Yeah.
Okay. So you're not learning English. The reason you're learning or trying to improve your English is just because it's kind of fun, you like it, it's kind of like a hobby.
Yeah, but I
Okay.
didn't try my best. It just for relax.
Okay. Just okay. So you don't work really hard at studying English every single day, right?
Yeah.
That's okay. You work at your own pace. That's okay. Some people spend 2 or 3 hours a day. Some people just do it very relaxing and very leisurely. It's okay. So everybody has a different, approach and methods to learning English. That's okay.
Oh yeah. Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
I
no
think so.
problem. Because I think your English is good.
Mm,
Yeah, I think your English, you're doing well. I have no problem understanding you.
okay. Thank you. But um, okay, cause I haven't I haven't spoken it out for a long time, so I forget many vocabularies.
Okay, you forget some vocabulary words.
Yeah.
Okay, that's okay. That's why I post vocabulary words on my moments every day, so people can kind of refresh their memory. Maybe some of the words you know those words, but some of them maybe you think but you haven't heard them for a long time.
Yeah, when I have free time, I will see your sharings by WeChat or this
Oh,
help.
on WeChat too. Yeah, because I do post it on my WeChat moments and in my WeChat channels.
Yeah, every day I can see it, and if I have time, I will see it all, see them all.
Okay, that's good. Yes, that's if you have time, it's a good thing for you to pass the time and listening to my voice and trying to imitate and learn new vocabulary words.
Okay, thank
Good,
you.
good. Okay, so Rue, what are your hobbies?
My hobby. Mm,
Hobbies. Do you have any hobbies? You have that many hobbies?
maybe it's common. Um, sleep.
No, 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 Rue. Sleep is not a hobby. Don't say
Mm,
sleep. Sleep is something we all have to do. It's a necessity. A hobby is something you do in your free time that you like to do that's fun. And I know sleep is fun, but I mean, a hobby is like, art, playing the piano, painting, that kind of stuff. That's hobbies. My hobby is photography. I like to take
well,
pictures.
Well, you know why I said this? Because I think hobby. If I said something is my hobby, I need to pay my time and energy to do it. But just when I come back in my days, I feel I didn't do anything. I
Okay,
like
so
I like so much
okay,
about this half of year.
okay,
So
so you
yeah,
mean like when you come home from work, you're maybe too tired to really do any hobbies.
yeah. So seriously, I like just when I have small spare time, I wanna speak English, and
Okay,
I like listening to music. Yeah,
okay, good. So you,
and
do you
reading.
like to do you play any instruments
Instruments, no, but
like the piano or the arhu or
I plan to study guitar.
guitar?
In yeah in half a year, but I just learned some knowledge. I
So
didn't play it.
so you have a guitar?
Uh, no,
Oh,
but
okay,
because I don't have much time.
okay,
I plan to study. I plan to learn in half a year. So now I
oh,
just see some videos or
okay.
some knowledge about it.
Okay, yeah, that's okay. Guitar is a very popular instrument that people like to learn because it's not really difficult. I mean, I'm not saying it's easy, but I guess it's easier to learn guitar than it is piano.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
I
So
played I played ukulele for
ukulele.
yeah yes for a few months, but one of my friends he liked it, so I gave it to him. And
You're
I
so
didn't buy
you're so
buy
sweet.
hmm
You're so sweet to give your friend your ukulele.
because it's not so expensive. If it's very expensive, I won't give it.
Okay. Okay, I understand. That's okay. Okay, so your hobby is like you like reading and listening to music and
Yeah.
improving your English,
Yes.
right? Okay,
Yeah,
that's
and
good.
I wanna painting, so I bought some books how to painting,
Paint.
but paint, right?
Okay. Okay, so
But
you bought some books on how to learn how to paint.
yeah, but I just bought them and I
You
just
didn't even
practiced
you didn't
about
open
1 week.
them?
Mm-hmm.
Did you read them?
Little.
Okay, okay. That's okay. When you have time, Rue, when you have time, they're there. You can read them whenever you have time. It's no big deal. You have good idea about painting. That's a good idea. So
Yeah,
when you have some free time, then you can.
it's just good idea.
Yeah, yeah, it's a good idea. You have a good thought.
Oh yeah, I have so
So
much good thoughts,
you
but
have
I
many
didn't
good thoughts, right?
act. Oh yeah,
Okay.
I have many good thoughts, but I didn't have good acts.
Oh, okay. That's we all
Yeah.
do that. Everybody does that. So you're just like me. You're just like everybody else. We all sometimes have good intentions or good ideas or good thoughts about doing something, but sometimes we just don't act on it.
Oh yes, I'm this kind of person, and
Me,
I'm very classical.
yeah. So you like traveling too, right?
Oh yes.
Okay, traveling is a hobby. There you go.
Mm, there you go. This.
There you go. There you go. I just introduced a hobby for you.
Oh
Yeah.
okay.
So if someone asks you what your hobbies are, you can say, don't say sleeping. You can say traveling, reading, singing, painting. You can
But
say, I have lots of hobbies.
sometimes I think if I didn't pay acting, I felt I'm not very comfortable to tell somebody I my hobby is
Oh,
I
okay.
yeah
But you,
I just
yeah, but you like to travel?
oh yes. Did you
Okay, where
remember I shared with you some beautiful pictures
pictures,
from
right. So,
Richmond? Yeah.
yes. So you like to travel. Are you
Yeah.
gonna?
Oh, and photo, and I like taking photos.
You
Oh,
like
this
taking?
is also my hobby.
There you go. See, traveling, photography. You have lots of hobbies, Rue.
Oh yes, you help
Okay.
me. You help me find my hobbies.
Yeah, you have the hobbies. I just kind of reminded you.
Thank you.
Oh, okay. So a reason I asked about traveling because we have a holiday coming up. Are you going to do some traveling?
Wow. You will have the holiday, right? In
Yeah,
about,
yeah.
but
We all.
maybe
I
I
think
will.
most people in China will have a holiday coming up for the Mid Autumn Festival and the National Day holiday.
So what will you do?
I'm going to do some traveling.
Where?
Uh, I haven't decided everywhere I'm going to travel, but it'll be in China.
Come to China,
Yeah,
Kunming, 建水.
yeah,
Come to Kunming.
I haven't decided on all my destinations yet, but yeah, I'll be doing some traveling. So I usually don't tell a lot of people where I travel because if I tell people where I'm going to go, then they'll say, "Oh, come to this city," or if you come to this city, you need to meet me, or we need to have a English corner. And when I travel, I just kind of like to be I solo travel, so I just kind of like to be relaxed and have my own free time.
That's cool, and I think
Yeah,
you are very welcomed
yeah,
us.
yeah,
Well,
yeah.
I don't think
So what about you?
I don't think I have the holiday because maybe I have to I have to go to work.
Oh, so you'll have to maybe work during the holiday.
Oh yeah.
Okay, that's okay. So you'll get paid triple time.
mm, no.
I think if you work during a holiday, don't the companies have to pay you extra?
No.
Oh,
Maybe just I have 3 days off during the all uh the national festival, but
okay,
I won't have the days off between
okay.
October 1 till October 7.
Oh,
Maybe later.
so you won't have all the days off that we do.
Oh yes.
I got it. I
Yeah.
understand. That's okay.
Yeah, I
But
have
you'll at least have 3 days off.
yeah, maybe.
What will you do? Not sleep. Don't say, Todd, I'm just going to stay home and sleep all 3 days.
Maybe I will have to study because uh, I have to improve my knowledge because I'm a
Okay.
doctor. Now I worked. I have so many problems to solve.
Okay.
And till now, I realized that my knowledge is very poor. I need
Oh,
to study, and study to
okay.
enrich my brain.
Okay. That's good. That's a good thing to do. It's always good to read some books and to, expand your knowledge,
Oh, yes.
right? That's good. I know it's not fun. It's not as fun as like eating ice cream or going to a park and having a barbecue, but it's necessary that you do that,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Good. So, do you know our topic tonight?
It's white lies, right?
Good. Very good. Do you know what white lies are?
Hmm, I so much for so many, so
So
many.
you know what white lies are, right? You know what they are. White lies are like lies that we tell people so we don't hurt their feelings.
Yeah.
Those are white lies.
Oh yeah.
But you're a doctor, so you can't tell any of your patients a white lie.
Oh yeah. I think we use white lies in our
In our
daily work too
Yeah,
much. Yeah.
yeah. Sometimes some people tell too many white lies.
In my daily work, right?
Yeah,
Uh,
in your daily work, do you tell your patients a white lie?
I think so. We
Okay.
we told much white lies to our patients, yeah, because my patients sometimes the situation is very terrible.
Uh-huh.
But I think at the end of the lives, I can try my best to do is comfort them, let them
Sure.
feel happy or not very painful. This kind
Right.
of thing. So sometimes we tell white lies to my patient,
Yeah.
and especially sometimes we communicate with the patient's family.
Uh-huh.
We and just uh, just we and the family, we both tell white lies to patient.
Okay. So you don't tell white lies to the family. You tell the family the truth, but you to ease the pain of the patient, maybe it's a grandmother or something, you maybe will tell her the family will tell her and you'll the doctor will tell her some white lies, right? Or
Yeah,
him, the
yeah,
patient, right? Yeah, because they don't want that elderly person to be depressed or be sad. You want them to be in a good mood or be as happy as they possibly can, which with the remaining days that they have left to live.
yes.
But it's totally different in America.
You just tell them the truth, right?
Sure, doctors cannot lie to the patients. Yeah,
Yeah,
they tell the even though it hurts, but and even though it maybe is not easy, but doctors, that's part of their job, of course. They cannot lie to the patient.
oh, we just
So if
tell the family because my patient, they are very old. They are too old, and sometimes they even can't know anybody. This
Right,
kind of patient.
yeah,
So I think we just say, oh, okay, you will be better in a few days. Just continue, and you can make it, and you can go out of the hospital and go home.
mm-hmm,
Try your best, and let's try our best together, just like this.
right, yeah. So
Yeah,
if the patient is really really old and maybe they don't understand, what you're saying to them, maybe, yeah, maybe then maybe if you tell them the truth, maybe they won't even understand it anyway.
oh yeah,
Right? But if they're able to understand and their mind is
we
there and okay, then in America the doctors always have to tell the patients the truth. They can never lie.
oh, but I think in China or in my small town, in my hospital, when sometimes um, we talk with the family,
Right. And I
and
know, yeah, you're right. In China, it's more if it's a different culture.
oh yeah,
Right. It's a different culture because I've talked to lots of doctors that I know here in Beijing, and I've talked to lots of families and stuff about this situation, and they tell me the same thing. It's like, in China, the family knows the truth, but we don't tell grandma the truth,
oh yeah.
right? And the doctor doesn't. They lie to the grandma or the grandpa and say everything's going to be okay. I think that's just kind of the culture here.
Yeah, so I want to ask you, Todd, if one day you have some problem, you hope the doctor tell you the truth or tell you
Absolutely.
what
No,
you.
absolutely. I want the doctor to tell me the truth. Yeah.
For me, I also want to know the truth, even
Yeah,
though
absolutely.
tomorrow I will die. I also want to know.
Sure. I think absolutely for me, and that's again, it's a personal decision or a personal opinion. But for me, for myself, I would absolutely want to know the truth from the doctor. If the doctor says, Todd, you have, 6 months to live or 3 months to live or whatever, I want to know.
Me too.
Yeah, I want to know the truth. So that's me. And I don't want the doctor to or my family to lie to me.
Me too.
So, yeah. And again, it's a personal choice. Some people don't want to know, some people do. And I know China, the culture is just different here, and that they don't tell their elderly family members the truth
Oh
because they
yeah,
want to they want to protect them and have their last few days be as comfortable as possible. They don't want them to stress and worry and be, sad.
yeah,
That's why. And I understand that. I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm not judging. I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm just saying it's a different culture and it's a family choice.
Yeah, but just like sometimes we just do we just although I think about this, if one day I'm sick, I was sick, I will I need someone to tell me the truth. But when I'm working, I also wanna tell somebody about this. I also consider
Uh-huh.
whether I can tell him the truth.
Sure. So,
Yeah.
in your position, maybe do you ask the family? You tell the family the truth, but do you tell the family now? Do you want to tell your grandmother the truth, or do you want me to not? Do you want me to not tell her the truth? Do you ask the family that?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's a family thing. The family makes the decision
Yes.
how if they deliver that bad news to grandma or grandpa, not you,
Oh yes.
right? So the family makes that choice.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
And sometimes when the old man, just the old grandma or the old grandpa, they can't, and their brain is not clear. They can't wake up.
Sure. Right.
It
They
just
don't understand.
yeah, but at the time, it the family depends on whether he go home or stay in hospital. And
Okay.
sometimes when the family decide they need to go home, and every time I call them back, they just told me the grandma or the grandpa they have died.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Sometimes I will feel sad.
Of course you do. That's why I could never be a doctor. I couldn't handle those up and down emotions because sometimes being a doctor you're very excited and happy and good because you helped save somebody or you helped cure somebody and that makes you feel good. But when you lose a patient, that's very sad and I could not handle that roller coaster of emotions.
Oh yes, but yeah, that will if we failed, we will feel very upset. But um, at some level, it inspires me to learn more and
Sure.
study more to let my other patients, maybe in my future patients, they will get better
Get
treatment.
better treatment. Sure, I
Yeah.
understand, but it's hard to lose a patient. That's why I admire you for what you do because it takes a special person to have to do what you do, and I could never do it.
Oh, well, you know. Todd, I feel so stressed out. This half of year is, I don't like study or see books. Say
Yeah,
the
to read
uh
books,
my major.
right?
I don't like this kind of knowledge. But now I'm a doctor, and sometimes I need to, my I need to have a treatment of my patient. So I have to learn more, and then I can treat them better. So I need to study, but I don't like study, so I feel stressed out. Yeah,
Yeah,
and
I think
so now,
to be the best doctor that you can be, to be the best at what you're doing, you always have to continue to expand and your knowledge because the medical field is changing very rapidly. Lots of new and innovative medicines, lots of new techniques and procedures, and to help people, and you have to stay up to date.
yeah, so I but I think I have no time for my hobbies. I have no time to relax.
I know. And that's the thing about being a doctor is you don't doctors even in America doctors don't have a lot of free time.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
now I think I'm proud of I'm a doctor because um if I can use my knowledge to help them, yeah,
sure.
at
Yeah,
the time I feel very happy.
right. And you want to keep it
Especially, yeah,
you want to keep expanding your knowledge so you can continue to help people.
yeah, and every time when my patients they come out of our come out of the hospital, they leave the hospital, I will feel very happy and oh great,
Yeah. And did they hug you?
No. They just thank you. They
Did it?
express the thanks to
Okay.
us.
That's
Yeah.
good. Yeah. So that puts a smile on your face when the family's happy because their loved one, whether whoever it is recovering from their illness or has recovered from their illness, and you know that you helped them. So that makes you feel good.
Yeah. Recover
So,
from the illness. Yeah.
right? So that makes everything you do, all the hard work, that's why you do it. So you can help people.
Yeah. It just I feel how to say that sentence is just painful and happy.
Yeah, I know, because you have to work a lot,
Yes.
right? It's hard work to do what you're doing, to be a doctor.
Yeah.
So
I think
what kind of patients, what kind of doctor? Are you just like a general doctor, help with, general things, or do you specialize in like babies or children, or do you specialize in females?
um old people, how
Oh,
to say that, ICU. I mean, I work in
oh,
ICU.
you work in intensive care unit,
Oh yeah, intensive care
care
unit.
unit, ICU.
Yeah, ICU.
Wow, that's a hard place. I don't know what would be more difficult to work in ICU or in emergency room.
Emergency
Yeah,
room.
the emergency room is where people come in and they don't have an appointment, but it's something very, very serious, like a really, really bad car accident, and they come into the emergency room, like maybe late, late, late at night.
Oh yeah.
That's the emergency.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But if they're in ICU, then they're very seriously ill,
Yeah, I do think so.
right? That means they need some intensive care, meaning that they are their situation is serious,
Yeah.
right? So,
So yeah, so many much time I feel so stressed out,
right.
and this
So
is why I
why
feel stressed out, and I need to learn too much knowledge.
so why did you choose ICU?
Well, it's
I'm, why? There's so many other things you could do. Why would you choose ICU?
well, to start with, I come to I come to ICU because of one of my friends. She told me ICU is a very good department, and I think ICU many the patient, the ill is very serious. If
Okay.
I can save them, I can solve the problem, I will be very proud of myself. And so I came here, and then
Okay.
I think if somebody I can't let them recover. Maybe I
You can't
will.
save them.
Maybe I can. Um, I just can accompany them for the rest of their lives.
Right.
Yeah,
So the time that they have remaining, which sometimes is maybe hours or maybe a day, not very long, right?
yeah. But
Right.
maybe at the end of the lives, I can accompany them for a
But
little
that's
years
so
ago.
stressful on your heart. Because like for me it would like break my heart every time I would lose somebody.
Oh yes, especially especially in April. In April, I met with one patient. He's only 40 years old, but
Uh-huh.
we have rec have treatment for him about half a month, but finally he
Okay.
died.
So did he have like cancer or like hypertension, heart attack?
Uh, how, how to say that in English? Mm. A very serious infection.
Oh, he had a very serious infection.
Yeah. So
Like inside his stomach?
no, his lung.
Oh, a lung infection. Okay.
yeah, lung
I got it.
infection. Finally,
Yep.
he died. And
Okay.
at the time, I felt very painful. I even cried by
Yeah,
myself
because that's very
when I
young.
was. Mm-hmm.
40 is very young.
Yeah, one reason is that he was very young and he has a daughter, is in senior school grade 3. This
Right.
year
So he has
she will take the college entrance examination. But
the Gao
before,
Kao.
yeah, but just before, uh, just 2 months later, her daughter will take the Gaokao. But
Wow.
her father died. I felt that will be so painful for me. If I were the girl, I will feel so painful.
Sure. That's why I couldn't do your job. That's why I have so much respect for you because I could not do your job.
Oh well, yeah. So many times I feel so so sad, but but I think in other respect, I think we tried our best to treat them, to have the treatment for them. I
Sure.
think if
Yeah.
even though finally they died, I think that will be okay. And I can do is study more, learn more, and then in the
Right.
future I will have better treatment to my
Right.
patients. Yeah.
Well, yeah. You're okay because you know you did everything. You did everything you could to try to help him.
Yeah, we will
So
try
that
our best.
right. But some people, doesn't matter. Depends on their illness or what, or how sick they are, or what kind of an illness they have. Sometimes there's no treatment that you can do
Yeah,
to save them.
yeah. But this, I, in we learned unique. I don't know how to say it in Chinese. Just always to comfort.
Right.
Sometimes, uh, always to comfort.
Right.
Sometimes to help, and uh, oh,
Because
always to help. Usually to always to comfort.
okay.
Usually to help.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes to treatment.
Right. Yeah,
Yeah.
because sometimes there's nothing you can do. So sometimes you just have to comfort them, through the last remaining hours or days that they have left.
Yeah,
Right.
and try our best to let him feel this world is warm. And
Yeah.
at the rest of my life, I met with some people. We don't know each other. We are never friends. We are never family. But somebody wanted me be happy
Right.
and no pain
Right. So
in the
they're
rest of my life.
right.
I think this is sometimes our work, the meaning
Yeah,
of
that's your job. Yeah, so those patients are lucky that they have you in the ICU because
yeah.
I'm sure not all ICU workers are that way, but you're lucky that they have someone that works there that has feelings
Yeah.
because I'm sure some ICU workers, they have no feelings because they don't want their patients to affect their feelings.
Maybe just because I just work for a little time, but
Oh,
I think I will try. Um, I think I'm a kind person, so I will always keep my warm heart.
okay.
Just like now, some of my patients they lie down on the bed. They lie on the bed,
Yeah.
and every time I can do is ask him, do you wanna drink some water? Every morning when I go to work, I will ask them if they want
Uh-huh.
to drink some water. I will give them. I think
Okay.
now, depart from uh no besides the
Uh-huh.
treatment, other
Yeah.
things I can do is to let them feel comfort.
Sure. Yeah. Let them know that you care about them.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
care about them.
Yeah, that's all. That's important. If they know that you care about them because you offered them some water and you're thinking about their feelings and how they're feeling, and you want them to be comfortable, that makes them, maybe feel a little bit more comfortable because they're
Oh,
obviously in a lot of pain.
yeah, they are
So
very painful.
yeah, they're in a lot of pain. So anything that you can do or say to help bring a little bit of comfort to them makes a difference in their life.
Yeah.
And if it was my grandma or my grandpa or one of my relatives, I would want them to be treated like that if they were in the ICU and I couldn't be there.
Mm,
So
yeah.
you're doing a good thing.
I just follow my heart.
Even though you're tired and you have to study a lot and read lots of books and you have to do a lot of things, you're doing a good thing for people, so that's your reward.
Yeah, I just think like this.
That's good. So yeah, so our topic was white lies, and I guess I never really thought about doctors when I thought about this subject. I never thought about doctors telling white lies.
Oh, yeah.
But anyway, do you tell white lies in your personal life, like to your friends? You have friends, right?
Sometimes, but maybe for my best friend, we never tell white lies. It just you are good or you are
Okay.
not very excellent. We will tell the truth, and
Okay. So to
maybe
your close
sometimes we
friends.
will criticize them. You need to change your way, this kind of thing. But I met
Okay.
with a very sad uh, white lies story. It
Oh, you do?
yeah, it happened
Someone
to me.
so someone told you something?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
but it left me very painful and it hurt me so much.
Okay. So it hurt your feelings.
Yeah, it not only hurt my feelings, it even hurt my values,
Okay.
hurt my heart.
Was this a friend that did this or a family member?
Well, it's my former boyfriend.
Okay. So you can say uh my ex-boyfriend.
Ex
My
boyfriend.
ex-boyfriend. EX. We just say my ex-boyfriend.
Yeah.
Okay. So how long did you date? Or how long was he your boyfriend?
How long has
Yeah.
he been my boyfriend?
How long were you two dating? A year, 2 years, 6 months?
5 years.
5 years?
Yeah.
5 years?
Yeah.
And he never asked you to marry him?
Well, we fell in love in college.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Oh,
last year I graduated, but he continued his graduated student's life. Last year I was a little busy. I didn't have much time to communicate with him.
okay.
Um,
I understand.
so so he communicates with other girls to
Ah.
so I finally I found them.
You
I
you found out about it.
Oh yeah, but
Oh,
I'm a very sometimes I have bad temper. I can't stand this happen to me. So
you have a bad temper? I
uh,
don't believe it.
cause I at the time I didn't accept that he can talk with other girls. I never
Uh,
accepted that
okay,
truth.
so you didn't want him. Was he like talking face to face with other girls or chatting on WeChat?
Chatting on WeChat.
Okay.
Yeah,
So how did you